Johnnie Walker, folks. You know I mention him a lot. I'm probably going to mention him again on Monday, and after that, that will probably be it. Finito with me and Johnny. He's leaving the airwaves tomorrow. Reading something today on the internet there. He did his last rock show last night, I think, on Radio 2. I think it went out last night. Could have been Friday, I'm not so sure. And he's done his last Sounds of the 70s. It airs tomorrow. It's already in the can, as they say. It's sorted. But they've had a chat with him, I think, on Radio 4 after it. I wish I'd have heard it, but I missed it, sadly. And he says, he's mentioned, I think, on the show, he said, to be honest with you, it's the age of celebrity now, and I'm not sure I agree with it all. I mean, I'm in my late 70s, he said, but I've been DJing for over 50 years, he said, probably nearly to 60. He said, and it used to be a specialised art, he said, and it still should be in my eyes. He said, you started on local radio, maybe even hospital radio, and worked up, and then you always hope different doors are open for you, and hopefully you get the gig in the end, a big gig, and you know, you'd be an household name. He said, but now, it seems to be going the other way. He says, it seems to be, once you get your mush on TV and get known, all of a sudden, the doors of broadcasting centre open for you, and is it whatever it's called anyway, and all of a sudden you're cast on the radio. He said, and I'm not sure I agree. He said, it's getting in the way of lots of young DJs that are doing it the right way, coming up from the DJing breeding ground after the big gig, and all of a sudden someone else has got it. I know where he's coming from. I don't want to knock old O'Grady because I loved him, but there's many there doing it that I don't. The fellow that took over him for one, McGuinness, an absolute definite for two, Ryland Clark for three. Oh, I'm not even going on. It's doing me head in, it really is. Johnny, I agree with you, my old son. I agree with you. It's bad. It's really bad. It's not right. It's like on the TV, the old nepotism. The sons and the daughters of folk we know are getting gigs and nobody else's. It's just all wrong. I don't care what you say. Anyway, tomorrow's show, Sound at 70s. It's in the can. It's the last one. There's no more requests. It's all done now. And Johnny himself is picking his favourite songs. He's picking his favourites. And we're having 2 hours of Johnny's fabs. I can't wait. I think it'll be good. I hope some of his favourites are some of mine. But whether or not, he's served us well. I've listened religiously now. Only for 3 or 4 years. I came to the party late. But I never miss one. I love it. Yes, I record it. I don't listen live. Maybe 1 out of 30 shows I listen to live. But I record it every single week. And every single week I listen. Now if I'm abroad, I might miss the odd recording, but I always catch up on BBC Sounds because it's a programme I love and it takes me back to my youth. And my youth, ladies and gents, was years and years and years ago because I'm a right old fogey. But I like what I like. I'm like Johnny. I don't like these Johnny-come-latelys who get these gigs with no grounding whatsoever. Johnny, I'm on his side. There's no doubt about that. Wise words from the maestro. Wise words. Anyway, I for one will miss him, but we've got Whispering Bob coming in to follow him. I don't mind old Bob at all, and he'll have some stories to tell. There's no doubt about that. He's worked with all the big acts of the world, especially on the rock side of things in the 70s and 80s. So he'll have some stories to tell, so I'm looking forward to that. For all, I'm going to miss old Johnny. I'm going to miss Johnny's dulcet tones, I really am. Anyway, I'll leave it at that, folks. I'll be sad to see him go, but this is life, I suppose. Things change, don't they? Can't say I like change me, but things do. Yes, they do, unfortunately.